Welcome back to Shaman King 2021 anime review episode number 22. Yeah, you're probably wondering why am I. Okay. Ugh. Alright, fixed now. Okay, this is episode 22, discussing the 22nd episode of the reboot series. I'll go anywhere with you. That's the name of the episode. This episode covers chapters 126 to 130. Yeah, 5 chapters. After last week covering 6. Okay, so this one starts off basically kind of not long after the last episode. You have Menta waking up and seeing Faust, where basically you think Faust must have done something to him due to their first experience together, like cutting him open. And this time, nope, doesn't do that at all. Nope. Basically, just details exactly like he just fainted. Of course, he looked after him. And basically, he has joined. And of course, to get a flashback in the episode of him joining the actual team that Yo was basically the captain of. And the team is called Team Fubuki Hot Springs, named after the hotel, basically, that they run. And he is asked to basically work for them as the doctor. Okay. And they pretty much have Anna. They explained during the 2-month time skip in the series that Anna had pretty much basically brought back his late wife, and it gave him purpose to making a lot more powerful with his wife when he got hired. So, and then we cut to basically everybody at the former cafeteria. They did explain this was a school. They actually cut off the explanation. It actually was a deserted school. Why it was deserted? Manga never explained it. The anime never explained it. So I'm not going to blame the anime for it. So I blame the original writer for why the heck this school was abandoned. So they just converted to a cafeteria. I mean, now whole school cafeteria. Just basically just reconfigured the cafeteria. And they do cut down a little bit of what they do cut down, like the how big this place is. It's kind of basically an advertised cafeteria. Aids for relaxing, and then of course we get introduced to, Yo's team's opponents, the Icemen. That's what they refer to as. And these 3 people are from 3 different countries. We have one from Russia. We have a big bulky guy from frickin' Norway. And I think the other guy must be from the US. And so we have them basically attacking Team The Ren, where basically Chocolove is basically put on ice. Haruho basically attacks them, though easily that they have to be called off due to seeing Ren's oversoul, this gigantic warrior, which does spook them. So like, okay, calm down, guys. We'll just basically go our merry way. And seeing the thing, and of course they're called for their laziness. Excuse me. And then they get to the action match itself. Now, the matchup is not actually concluded this episode, where you have Team Fubuki Springs versus, of course, the Iceman, which, of course, before the fight, we see Yo changing into the attire. And, of course, you have Ryo wearing a very similar attire. And they go there, and what does the Iceman do? First thing they do, they poke fun at the uniforms they're wearing, which Anna gets upset by that. Yes. Yeah, lucky enough she does not go down there and beat the crap out of those 3, for crap out of the leader for daring to install her handmade uniforms. Yo, does not bring up the fact that, hey guys, you see that blonde lady in the stands? That's my fiance. She's the one who made these outfits, so don't insult her. And plus, don't get angry, otherwise though, she will beat the crap out of you. Yeah, you also have Chocolove and, Haruho basically poking fun of basically various things, and they both get slapped, which makes them the second and third characters that Anna's ever slapped in the series. Because the first one was Menta, then it was these 2. Ryu, surprisingly, she's never slapped per se. Nope. I think Tamako she did slap. Maybe actually, I don't think she ever slapped Tamako. Nope. Of course, Tamako is in the episode. She just play a she's there and she does her normal thing, basically pointing to, her paper to get attention, to get his attention. Now, it has been stated in the series that she is an admirer of Yo's, very heavily implied to be in love with him. In the manga, yeah, she's in love with him. And it's pointed by Anna in the manga that if Anna was around, Tamako would basically be the one for Yo. And of course, you have Faust starting out the fight first. When attacking, because I think he's the weakest because he's in a wheelchair. His wheelchair does get destroyed, but he does get. Apparently, it's the reason why he walks switch because he had to sacrifice his own legs for his beloved Eliza. When they see her, like, what's the woman in the push up nurse get up? Yeah, and of course she speaks. Yep, she speaks. And then we're like, don't underestimate him. And of course, his legs basically made up of the skeleton dog he's got. And then, of course, it makes it like regular form. And of course, you also see him protecting his own spirit, despite the fact she can't actually be harmed by the actual ice per se. But the Fubuki stuff, yes. But the ice, not really, no. Of course, they dare insult him for it. So basically, he summons a giant version of Elsa dressed in black. Basically a black nurse's outfit. Black clothes, not skin per se, and that's where they end the episode. Basically, you show off his oversoul, and of course the Team Iceman is basically their thing. Like you have the Viking guy where he brings out a boat, and of course you have the Russian woman bring out some water. And well, this is kind of like part way into the fight itself, and that's the episode. Yeah. That's all that really happened in just 23 minutes. And this covered 5 chapters. Which you read the chapters, you're like, yeah, not surprising the fact they stopped right here. It's a good place to stop. I basically gotta agree with that. Yep. But not really much else to say for this episode. It's actually pretty good. I can't wait for next week. Now, if you're curious though, in just a few weeks, we'll be exactly 50% done with this particular series. Yes. By, let's see, today's the 9th. I would say by the first week of October, which I think that's when episode 26 will be out. At that point, we'll be halfway through the series. Yep, halfway. Now, of course, by the start of next month, basically most of the anime we're reviewing lately will be gone. Well, that's not gone per se. They will cease airing. This will continue on for quite a while. I would say, as of right now, per se, they have exactly 30 episodes left to air. Yep, 30 more. And this is probably one, aside from One Piece, Boruto, and Case Closed, that's actually going to stick around for longer than everything else. Yep, well, everything else concludes by the start of next month. Yeah, pretty much everything, like a lot of stuff I cover, and like, basically, like, when this stuff is gone, basically, like, one series is going to replace them all, and that's going to be Japanese Reincarnation. But this series, not going anywhere. So, as for what's going to replace some of these series, like in the case of Shows of Yesterday, not really sure, actually, because I don't have a release date for those. Not at all. Okay? So, yeah, that's a particular view. I'm hoping to do one more video tonight. I'm going to cover some One Piece, okay? Next video. Bye.